Oh,
hey, we did it. We're finally live.
Oh, finally.
And it worked.
Technology actually works. It actually does the thing that we want it to do.
We have the technology to do this. We have the technology to go live. Hey, how's it going? Nobody's here, but they will be in the future. I'm JayLiebs, as you know. This guy right here.
You might have to give it a minute to get people, because for one thing, it just started. It broadcasts out. It's even with my thing with notifications, it takes a while.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen it even.
Did you get a notification on your phone?
I don't know, did I?
Is this like the moment where I realized that you never hit the bell on my channel?
No, I did notifications. You know I did. The question becomes, where did I put my phone?
I don't know.
I know it was here. I know it was here. I was literally just sunk into the couch. That's why.
Okay. Hey.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Did it work? Did it go
Well, see, the thing is, just because I have you on notifications doesn't mean that
you got the notification. Yeah, that's a way out.
Oh, Brett Conti just messaged it
I did?
Yep. All good. Just watching Game of Thrones. Copyright strike. Copyright strike.
Yeah.
So that's how we roll. But no, it's cool getting ready to do name something. I just came back from CVX Live.
That was in
Salt Lake City, Utah.
That was in Utah.
Yeah, God country, where you have a lot of pretty big YouTubers from out there and everything like that. You got people like Devin Graham, aka Devin Supertramp from out there.
Absolutely.
Our buddy JayLiebs, and I actually got to.
Is that in Utah?
Yeah.
Or
No, Utah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's that's where he's at. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
What's up, Daryl?
You have a lot of people out there. Carlos Gill went to high school out there for a little while. He's from Miami, but he went to high school there for a little while.
Well, his family was there for a while or something?
So he actually, has, some
and then
roots
Owen
there.
was out there, not for living there, but he was at the conference too, so.
Yeah, Owen
pretty much everybody but me was out in Utah.
Tim was there, Tim Schwer, and this is going to be his last speaking engagement for a while because baby number 7.
Oh, wow.
So,
and then that guy Colin, too. Colin, what was
Bloodworth.
it? Bloodworth, yes, thank you.
How can you forget that name? It's such an excellent name.
I didn't want to get it wrong.
Give Colin Bloodworth a shout out here.
Hey, Colin Bloodworth.
Shout out, boom. So
we're summing you into the channel. Maybe that'll work.
Zoe Wolf was there.
Zoe Wolf was there. That's cool.
Yeah. So their little crew, Vlogger House was so you got that.
Vlogger House was lit.
Yep, Vlogger House was lit. Jax was out there. He's doing something very cool. Jack's Adventure. He was doing so he converted a school bus. He decided to you know what I'm talking about.
No, I know. And then they went down to Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they kept traveling.
Yep. So all the things. Yeah, he has a tremendous story.
They stopped traveling yet?
No. Still on the bus. So. Still on the bus. He's got.
I would be too.
He's got a tremendous story.
By the way, I would be too if I had a bus converted to go travel around wherever.
Yeah. No. And I was talking to Zoe wants to do more with traveling, and I was make a real plan, make a goal, make a plan, figure out how much does it cost to either convert a bus or get a used RV.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't cost Jesse Pinkman that much, now did it? Figure it out.
He made that happen.
Go find combo and hook him up with some bills. And
well, I knew a guy when I went down to Costa Rica back in December with my friend Michael, and I met him at the hostel we were staying at. He biked down from North Cali to Costa Rica. Through Mexico and everything, all the military checkpoints and everything.
Your audience out tossing around a $1,000 vlogging camera that I can easily destroy.
So what is this camera that you're juggling at the moment?
This is the Sony RX100 Mark V.
This might calm face.
I could end up slapping myself. I could slap myself in the face with this and it would hurt because the build quality is really good.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's a solid camera.
Oh yeah, this, you could self-defend yourself with this pretty easily.
Yeah.
So
definitely. For $1,000, I'd stay living.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, so what are we doing here at Name Summit? So you're speaking
in the morning, and then I'm doing 2 panels in the afternoon, and then a panel the next day, and then I've got some other stuff that I'm doing here in town. We got at least a couple of collabs.
We got New York fam to meet up with.
Yep. We got Rebecca Lima, and we got Olive Hui, and Matt Rappaport, VH Photo Video.
Yep.
Awesome guy, and also NY Actor.
Yep. At NY Actor on everything. Great guy.
Yep. So plugging our friends, shouting them out, doing the things.
Yeah, the New York reel.
Not that it ever works. not that it ever works in YouTube and everything like that. Again, I keep saying that.
And he's not being sarcastic. Roberto has shouted me out. I don't know how many times, and we've done we did the show together.
You've been in the vlogs. You've been in the.
I maybe get like 5 subscribers from him.
Yep.
And that's out of all of that. I mean.
Yep. I mean, I'm not saying it never works.
I got a lot of people on Twitter when we were on Blab.
Yeah.
But I was putting in the work on that too, so that wasn't what I would call a shout out. That was us collabing on a show.
Collabs are great, but they don't work the way that people want them to work most of the time. But they work for other things because they work for networking connections. You are more well connected via collabs.
Well, like I hung out with those people too, like in the chat
but offline,
yeah.
The offline networking aspect of collaborations is infinitely more valuable. Everyone wants to chase the views and the subs and wants to do that and looks for that as a ROI thing and everything like that, and that's like nothing, right? And I mean, I don't mean that disrespectfully, Dave. I mean, it just doesn't do anything.
Somebody was here. Who's this? Hey, Spencer, how's it going?
Hey, Spencer, how's
You're
it going?
a huge fan of both of us, but we're a huge fan of you.
I like that. Profile pic. I like that thumbnail profile pic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So Spencer actually found me in your live stream, the last one that we were on, and I was like modding in your chat.
The controversial changes in YouTube with the thing with the politics.
So him and I were speaking in the chat, and then now he's following my channel, and we've been talking and stuff in the comments here too.
Yeah, no, that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the collab stuff, it's more about the other things that happen off camera than the things that happen as a result of making the video. And I think people really are really into too much the YouTube game for the sake of the YouTube game and not thinking about...
What's up, guys? Did Roberto bring the lag? It's doing it with Jason.
Hey, how's it going, other Jason?
Yeah, great name.
Doing It With Jason is a DIY DIY channel, and he does with woodworking tools and power tools, and he has an actual shop, and he makes custom stuff for stuff, and he's making me an Always Be Creating coffee table. Like with places for charging my stuff and everything. So
you could do like sketches and stuff on that and just be continually reminded of it.
Well, it's a coffee table. It's not necessarily where I'm going to do my sketches so much as like, well, it depends on what my new setup is. So.
Indeed, I did. So to thank you, Roberto, for leading me to another amazing creator. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So that like all good stuff.
Trying to keep up with reading things.
Yeah. Like I mean. But we're gonna wrap this up soon because Thrones.
We got Game of Thrones to watch. No spoilers in the chat.
But I think people need to think about building their personal brand.
You can eat burritos on the table, Roberto. You have been given permission to eat.
He knows how I feel about Chipotle. Everyone knows how I feel about Chipotle at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's been established.
Chipotle.
Like Chipotle is part of my personal brand.
Pretty much.
So the thing is, I think people should establish their personal brand. I'm going to talk about that name summit. I think people should look beyond YouTube ad revenue to monetize that. Obviously, after the adpocalypse, it's becoming very real to people. I think it's going to encourage me to do more of my how to make money online videos because now, like, there's not some of the easy ways for creators and artists to make money or anyone to make money have just been like tanked between not only what AdSense happened, but a lot of people aren't talking about the fact that Amazon affiliate doesn't scale the way it used to. It used to be performance based for volume to go up in percentages, and now it's flat rates.
And now you have to have it like on your website and stuff like that too. So there's a little bit more like strictness on where you
the barriers to entry, and they're opening up more programs. But even with the follower accounts I have, like they're being very selective, and they're picking and choosing people. I know people with 5,000 that are getting into the Amazon influencer beta, but like I got 250,000, and unless somebody gives me a phone number to call somebody, I can't seem to get in. So like the game is evolving, it constantly is shifting. People can't get comfortable, and they need to diversify more, both on the platforms they play in, the ways they make their money, the way they do everything. But the thing is, that sounds like a lot of work. So I get that people feel so discouraged now, but like people are discouraged because it sounds like work. But that's
Roberto, where do you get your hats, if you don't mind him asking?
From like a shop in the middle of nowhere, and I buy them in bulk, and eventually because I'm moving I have to find I mean I have more than enough, but I'll have to find like an Amazon solution where that works because I won't have access to that store anymore.
That's sad. You should like set them up with an e-commerce store just so that you can keep getting ads.
No, I just gotta find out where they're importing them for, which is easy enough and everything, and I just start buying them wholesale and call it a day.
Too.
Or make my own deal and get them branded and get branded wholesale thing and do a.
Yep. Create Awesome Kangos coming soon to Amazon.
It'll just go into the other store because I'm figuring out a different merchandising play, and so I love Spreadshirt and they're very practical when you're starting your merch. But I'm at a point where it might be more practical for me to move over to Shopify, and I'm building a relationship with them anyway.
And then have like your own store basically do that.
Yeah, because the thing is that it lets me go into expansion later beyond physical, for physical products beyond T-shirts, hats, mugs, bags, and things like that. Doing Shopify sets me up for when I start doing what do they call it, like an Amazon
affiliate?
No, like an Amazon. I think it's like FBA or something like that. Where I do a drop ship. Yeah, fulfill by
drop shipping.
Yeah, FBA, fulfill by drop shipping, because like when I can do that, I can start making accessories for camera gear and things like that.
Right.
But geared specifically toward YouTubers and online marketers, because the way that our camera accessories are set up are set for traditional filmmakers and photographers.
Doing it with Jason. Gotta go. Catch you later, man.
So like our accessories are all set up for traditional filmmakers and photographers, but a minor cost-efficient tweak makes them more YouTuber friendly.
Yeah.
And that's it, because they're still thinking about those traditional filmmakers and photographers, but a YouTuber friendly tweak to some existing types of hardware accessories done through like a manufacturer in China with good build quality at a very minimal cost, very minimal export, and because it's like these things, it's less likely to be a problem for customs. The markup and margin on there becomes really good, and then I have the brand equity and I have the credibility because it's like I'm a creator. So the thing is, going to a physical product market, it's a long play for me. I'm not doing it overnight or anything. Merch is easy to do overnight, but this is the next evolution of that.
This is the next level up from like something like you said you started on Spreadshirt and then you can move to something.
Yeah, because again, I want to go into, I don't want to play in only the digital product space. I want to play in the physical product space too. Right. I come from I had a retail background. I was good at it.
You've bought things before, and you know what you like that other people might want.
But like I also as a teenager, I worked in the mall, and I was always in every job that I ever worked retail, from Walden Books to KB Toys. I was always leading sales. I could crush anybody in sales. And I understand even from YouTube. For YouTube, I reverse engineered retail logic besides web design logic and SEO, because I thought about packaging and merchandising and distribution. Like packaging, merchandising, and distribution. If every YouTube video is a product, and you think of like your playlist like aisles in a store, I mean, it gets very practical. So
yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and I've seen you talk about that before in your videos too.
Yeah, so I mean, so to take the knowledge that I have of digital and all those things, and then start making some analog products that help creators do their thing a little easier. To like take these.
You can make like juggling cameras that don't make people nervous of you throwing $1,000 in the air.
No, you know who was like, there are two baller jugglers, like Sarah Dici and Justine are both baller like jugglers. I mean, it's amazing.
It is.
In fact, like down.
I want to give them a set of like GoPros to juggle.
That's the thing that would be very cool. Like that's the bit that I would do if I had that skill.
That's a really neat way of thinking about it, Roberto.
Yeah, but anyway, let's wrap it up. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Gotta go. Thank you for stopping by. If you're watching this on the recording, we're at Name Summit this week. So if you see us, if you're here in New York, say hi. See you, Spencer. We're gonna finish now, and bye.
Boop.
End.